Would you like to find out what happens when Diesel 10 causes mischief for Thomas and his steamy friends? Then you've come to the right place here at the Diesel 10 Means Trouble Read-Along. You can choose to read along with the storyteller or select Read by Myself if you'd like to read on your own.
Thomas the Tank Engine was a little blue engine who always tried his best to be really useful. He and all his friends lived on the beautiful island of Sodor. Life on the island of Sodor was very peaceful and happy. But on this beautiful island, where trains could talk to humans and the railway was really reliable and right on time, trouble soon started to brew. Sad Topham Hatt, the railroad director, was going on a vacation. Mr. Conductor, who traveled from place to place in a shower of gold dust, was coming to help him out.
We have to go meet Mr. Conductor,
Thomas told Gordon his game.
He's looking after us while Sir Topham Hatt takes a very important holiday.
Well, I think we can take care of ourselves. However, Eugene, Buzz, and Rainbow had to agree, though. Suddenly, a big diesel and two villains whooshed past them. Get out of my way, you puffballs! The diesel growled. Oh, what was that? Asked Gordon nervously.
That is a problem times two,
Thomas said as the diesel and villain screeched away.
That's Diesel 10. Sir Topham Hatt has sent to help us steam engines, but he's behaving as though he hates us. He's very scary. Even the girls are afraid of him.
Pah, grumbled Gordon. Really useful engines like us have to be brave, little Thomas. Thomas agreed, but he and the girls couldn't help feeling frightened. Meanwhile, Diesel 10, Ock, and Goblin were planning to get rid of the steam team once and for all. They wanted to run the railway and take over Sodor. That night, they snuck up to the engine shed and threatened Mr. C, Thomas's friends, and all the engines with Diesel's claw, Ock's arms, and Goblin's bomb. Make the most of tonight, Twinkle Toes, said Diesel, because you won't like tomorrow. However, Mr. Conductor had another problem too. I've suddenly lost all my sparkle, he said to Thomas. To get it back, I must find some more gold dust. However, that wasn't the only problem. The main seven, A and Sophia, had all lost their magic. Not only do we have to find my gold dust, said Mr. Conductor, but now we also have to find the girl's magic back. Thomas and the steam team knew that they had to help Mr. Conductor find the source of the missing gold dust and help Twilight and her friends, along with Sophia, to help find their magic back. While Fat Hat is away, we can't so play, purred Diesel 10. Splatter and Dodge gulped. We're going to make life miserable for those steaming heaps of trash on wheels, said Diesel. This island doesn't need them. It needs diesels and warriors like you and me. There's no use for steam engines these days. They're history.
But what about Mr. Conductor?
Asked Splatter.
Oh yeah, isn't he gonna stop us?
Dodge asked, confusing both the Stabbingtons and the Dazzlings. Twinkletoes needs a sparkle to keep an eye on us, snickered Diesel. And I know he can't because he just run out. I'll take care of them all with this, said Diesel. He lifted his claw high above him, but then it dropped and hit him on the head.
I don't think you meant to do that,
said Splatter and Dodge. Little did the villains know that Toby and the Roundhead gang had overheard their plans. Toby told the others. Then he, AJ, Woody, Jesse, and Bullseye followed the villains to see what they were going to do next. The villains were planning to destroy the magic buffers that led to Mr. Conductor's magic railroad. So, said Hawk, what does that mean, Diesel? So, since we don't know which buffers are the right ones and we don't know where the entrance is, we'll have to destroy all of them. Toby knew he had to do something to foil Diesel 10's plan. I've got to distract him. thought Toby. Any ideas? Then AJ had an idea. She had went into Toby's cab and rang his bell. Toby rang it as loud as he could. "It's the old teapot!" shouted Diesel. "Smash him and smash him!" Diesel 10, Ock, and Goblin tried to chase after Toby and the Roundup gang, but however, they knocked over a pile of scrap right onto their own tracks, knocking over Ock in the process. Diesel 10's path was blocked.
Boss,
Said Splatter.
did you mean to do that?
Said Dodge. Shouted Diesel. I always mean what I do. Diesel 10 was mad when he found out that Thomas had troubled the Magic Railroad alongside the girls with Rapunzel in order to bring back Lady the Golden Engine. Lady was the source of the missing gold dust and magic. Thanks to Rapunzel's hair and special island of soda coal from Thomas, Lady had finally come back to life again. She and Rapunzel could both help stop Diesel 10's plan. Diesel 10, Ock, and Goblin chased Lady and Raps, but Thomas and the girls raced between them. All three engines and their allies headed towards a dangerous old viaduct. Lady and Raps crossed the viaduct. Stones began to fall. When Thomas and the girls crossed the viaduct, more stones fell, and a big gap appeared in the track. Thomas and the girls jumped in just in time. However, Diesel couldn't stop, and he tumbled far below, taking Ock and Goblin with him onto a barge filled with sludge. Lady was safe, and not only did she restore the main 7 and Sophia's magic back, making it stronger than ever, but she also gave Mr. C a lifetime supply of gold dust. Mr. C was saved. "Oh, well, Thomas, it looks like you and the girls have been really useful," said Gordon. Thomas smiled, and he and the girls puffed home into the sunset, whistling and cheering happily. The end.